discuss the next questions for our fourth question number 40 for our Linux essentials. The first line of the command displays how long the system has been running since rebooted. So which line of the command we have to do? So we will can check here. After rebooting, so they are not able to analyze it, so we have to give it certain input like what you are exactly asking, because they are not understanding in the terms of Linux content we are asking. So let's shoot them with our commands. Okay, so they will decide like how long the system has been running since it was. So none of the options given show a command. Please provide the command. Okay. So in Linux, we have to mention. Okay. Now we can ask him the question. Let's see, intent. Okay, the first line of command. Okay, now it's W command in Linux, which shows how long the system has been running since rebooted, as well as the number of users currently logged in their activities. Okay, so we can do the practical also here with the CLR, clear the screen, and W command. Okay, so here sysadmin is the login user, and after it's the login at this point, and when it got idle, since load average one user uptime also it will show, so 81 days the server is running. Now which option for the user mode command can be used to identify users group id, either primary or secondary? Okay, so which option will say we can use with user mode command? I believe it's option S only. GN option, so users group id. So small g and capital G. So let's try in our lab with this command. User mode small g first we'll use. Okay, so see, it force use group as a new primary group. Now it will new list of group supplementary groups. Can use it command. User mode. Now which of the following can commands can be run as a root will prevent the user Bob from logging in. So which command we can be run as a root user? So let's try it with our user mode permissions. User mode hyphen L Bob is the command line with option. This option will locks the user's password and prevents them from logging in. Okay, so we'll use this option. Okay, now which directory contains the user's home directory? So user's home directory will be the user directory only, which is starting with home. Okay, so this is the very easy question for ourselves. Now group IDs, GIDs under 500 are usually reserved for what kind of groups? So under 500, if we use that is used for system use only, as we have defined it earlier. So this question has been asked in a different way, in a different tricky way. So let's see. We are user for system groups. Okay, so we are good with it. Now next part we will see about a user cannot delete a file if they do not own it. Is it true or false? So let's see what our answer comes. A user with appropriate permissions, such as write permissions on the directory containing a file, can delete the file even they do not own it. Okay. No, it is not true that user can delete a file if they own it. So the chown command permits changing group ownership done by root only. Yes, group ownership can be changed by root only. Let's see in our chat GPT interface also what they are false. So because by owner of the file or by root. Okay, group ownership that allows changing group No, it can be done by file owner, group owner of the file, or can be the root user, but it's not strictly root user only. So that is false. We are wrong on that part. Now, which of the following commands will set quit for the user bin directory? So now here comes the permission part where we check for our group ID, which commands will correct answer would be chmod 477 user bin. The set UID permission bit is represented by number 4 in the leftmost permission, which is read string, is added to permission bits for the owner, giving a total of 4xx, where these are the permission bits of the file. To make set UID permission bit set, the ownership should have at least 4 read permissions in the leftmost position. So that's the correct answer, 477, because we have uh, found it in this. Suppose this is the permission part, okay? 474755. Okay, so they want it to be read permission on this part. So this would be the read permission, which is having the permission on the left first bit. So which is a total of 4. And if we 7, if we calculate, okay, so then it should have the R read, which is having 4. Then 2 will be write permissions, 2 plus 1, 6, then X. So execute permissions. Okay. So this kind of permissions, and here we have a read write permissions should be there. No, only read permissions would be there on the leftmost bit. So that's the reason it's the answer. Okay. So chmod 4755 user bin. Now setting GUID on the directory does nothing. Will allow scripts in the directory to be executed as group owner, or it will created by the group owner of the directory. Let's see what happens next. Group owner files will directly to the group owner of the file. Set the group owner of the files created in the directory to the group owner of the file. So it will set the group files. So it will give the option C. Now deleting a source file will break an associated hard link, true or false. So we will check here. No, it will is false, because a source file will not break a hard link associated with it. The hard link will still represent the same data on disk until all hard links to that data are deleted. So it is completely false. Now, which of the following commands would you create a hard link to a file? So hard link can be created, as we know that we can create it by this command ls link file, and soft link we can use with the command of s. So we can use this command as the ln file command hard link file to the command. Okay. So this will be the answer, and we are good with our completion of 50 questions. Congratulations. We'll submit the answer now. Great. So that's all for our video. Thank you for watching.